guys, and welcome back to my channel. So today we're talking about a new phone. Yes, finally, it's kind of rumored, that's gonna come out, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna come out since it was leaked on a pretty good, source of information when we get this. So let's see. It's gonna be basically coming out for Sprint, Virgin Mobile, and Boost Mobile, which my channel basically revolves around. So yeah, let's see what we're talking about. So Sprint, Virgin Mobile, and Boost Mobile will launch the Galaxy J3 Emerge next month. So this comes out, I believe, January 6th is what I was looking at in some places. But let's read on, and you can read this with me too, guys. So basically, the 2016 Samsung Galaxy J3 was a budget smartphone, basically, that came out back in January of this year. So as you guys know, it was a nice phone when it came out. Actually, it was not bad, and of course it was a budget device. It was about 150 to 180, just depending. So this smartphone launched with a 5-inch 720 display, Exynos 3475 processor, while some other versions, there's two basically versions, GSM and CDMA as well. But this one that Boost Mobile got had a 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. Samsung had reportedly updated a few of the internal components of the new device, which will be relaunched or rebranded and renamed the Galaxy J3 Emerge for this new year, 2017, coming out. So the leak comes basically from Evan Blass, who stated he viewed a copy of the device's user manual, and basically that's where he got some of the specs out of it. So definitely, it's gonna be nice. So even though the J3 2016 version came out in early January, the 2017 version is coming out, of course, early January of 2017, which is really, really cool. So for now, all we are seeing a small redesign of the device itself with a twist, and basically twist of, what is it, a two-tone gray color, which is pretty cool. And you guys know that the 2016 version is about golden color, which is pretty nice. A lot of people actually like the golden color. But the bigger changes here are in the internal hardware specs. So basically, this kind of sounds to me like what they did with the CT Warp Elite and the CT Warp 7. Basically, even though they did, of course, redesign the whole phone, made it more circular, more round, basically not much change except for it had a removable battery. The display got a little bit better, in brightness and all that stuff. And of course, it had the newer Android version in it, but 2 gigs of RAM and same processor, basically. So instead of a Spectrum Exynos SoC, the Galaxy J3 Emerge will launch with the Snapdragon 430 or 430, 2 gigabytes of RAM and 16 gigabytes of internal memory. So that's good. At least they got a better processor, a new processor, and 2 gigabytes of RAM, which is definitely a step up from 1.5 gigabytes of RAM. Definitely will make the phone a lot smoother, a lot quicker, and also 16 gigs of internal memory is pretty nice that they're making it kind of a standard now instead of 8. So the original J3 launched with Android 5.1.1 Lollipop, but the new J3 Emerge is said to have Android 6.0 Marshmallow, which, of course, there's no real secret to that. Even like all the new phones that are coming out are basically coming out with 6.0 Marshmallow, and it sucked that the J3 2016 version really never got the Marshmallow update. But with the new phone that they're relaunching or rebranding, it's going to be nice that it does have 6.0 Marshmallow right out the box. The camera setup remains the same as the US variant of the original J3, with a 5 megapixel rear facing camera and a 5 megapixel rear facing camera and a 2 megapixel front facing camera, both fixed focus. So that's one thing that I really didn't like about the J3, guys. The 2016 version is that the camera was 5 megapixels. It didn't even autofocus. It looked grainy. It was a horrible camera. Honestly, 5 megapixels and 2 megapixels in the front. Honestly, they could have done better. At least with the new variant, the 2017 version, they could at least give us 8 megapixels or even 12 or 13. That sucks. Hopefully, at least the lens gets better. But here in the article is saying that's going to stay the same. So that's something I think even in my review of the J3, you know, I said that the camera was definitely the downfall to it. But like I said, if you want to check out that review, the link will be in the description and also in the end of this video. So check that out if you want to see J3 review, guys. So we're told to expect 720p video capture with this device, so at least it's nice, you know, even though it's 5 megapixels, it will be able to record at 720 HD, just like we saw in the US variant as well. Another specification that is unchanged is the battery capacity. So look at that, guys. Like I said, it's basically like the Warp 7. They're not really changing much. It's going to have the same basically battery size at 2600 milliamp battery that they have, but it's going to be a respectable battery life because the device is a 5-inch 720 Super AMOLED display basically. We don't know the cost just yet, but I'm guessing at least 150 to 180. And of course, brand Virgin Mobile and Boost Mobile will have it January 6th of 2017. So hopefully I'll get my hands on it and do a review on it, and I can kind of compare it to the 2016 version. But yeah, guys, hopefully you like this. Please comment, rate, and subscribe, and let me know in the comments below. Are you excited for this phone? Are you gonna get it? Are you gonna wait for my review? All that cool stuff. So yeah, guys, you know, for any kind of Boost Mobile phone reviews, news, or anything like that, you're in the right place. So yeah, please comment, rate, subscribe, and like I said, check out the description for a lot of cool offers and the link to the J3 2016 review edition. So thank you, guys.